Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior, and in this episode of The Road to AX 2017, it's going to be a sad one, so I'm going to just keep it brief. Um, so this road to AX is actually going to be a road without my mother. If you've seen like a previous video of mine months ago, you'll know that my mother passed away, like suddenly and unexpectedly. And unexpectedly. Anyways, so how does this tie into this episode? Well, my mother, she wasn't really much of a cosplayer. She was more of a homebody, and she really didn't understand cosplay or whatnot. And I really didn't get into it until like the last 2 years. Well, yeah, on that aspect. We had this tradition of she would take me and my nephew to like the free comic book days, and it would be on like a Saturday, and him and I, we would just hang out. Sorry about that, but we would just like hang out at the comic book store and get our free comic books. And while we'd have our niece too, she'd take her while we go and do that. And but she's old enough to go to the comic book place now, so she'll even swipe a few of her own comics. And we just go out and like have ice cream or like pizza that day and just hung out. And that was more or less how I actually got my first job, because afterwards my sister came over, and we went to the mall, got my application at the mall, and got my first job there. I don't work there now, but yeah, it was good times. And my nephew and I, we had kind of cosplay then, so she's kind of used to me somewhat dressing up. I would put on like a plushie hat, and he would put on one that I have like an animal hat or something. Like I'd have a wolf one and he'd have a lion one, or in his case, he preferred the lion. I mean the wolf, and I got the lion one, and the wolf one was much cooler in my opinion. But yeah, so that happened, and like my nephew, she took me and my nephew to the Electric City Comic Con, and where we wore our plush hats the first time. He wasn't able to make it this year. I mean last year, but she still took me because I just still don't have my license, and quite frankly, I hate driving. But even then, that's another topic for another day. But yeah, she took me there, and she would see like how interested I was in cosplay. And like last year, actually went out of my way to like buy the things to cosplay with. Like that's my display picture was actually like a backdrop, I guess, from the con. So went out, got the bandana, got the lab coat, got the tie, and pretty much it was kind of like a mix between Natsuhiko from Nor Var Commons, Dr. Victor Frankenstein from Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth, and most importantly, Okubi Rentaro from Steins Gate. So, sorry, I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here, but so I went, and she didn't really understand cosplay, but I think she was like really interested in how I was interested in it. Like it kind of, I guess, intrigued her a little bit because I actually found something that I was like passionate about. So I think she kind of enjoyed seeing my cosplays more or less. And but the sad thing is I only had like a short amount of time to really kind of show that passion to her before really getting started like into it. And I think that's the sad thing, because this is like really big, and my mother, knowing her, she'd be freaked out because I didn't tell her that I was planning a trip to Los Angeles. But she probably would have been really freaked out since this is like my first big trip, and I didn't quite know how to break it to her. But yeah, but once we got past that barrier, I'm pretty sure she would have been kind of neat to see how far I would have progressed going out and getting a commissioner and doing more fancy cosplays. I think she would have liked that. And it sucks to know that she's not going to be able to see me dress up in my big major cosplays. And I'm not one of those type of people that believes, oh, she's looking down on you right now, or she'll look down on you at Anime Expo and she sees that you're happy. I just don't believe that. I wish I did. That would be very comforting, but I seriously doubt it. So that doesn't give me comfort at all. Um, yeah, I just wish she was here so I could have kind of showed her my uh, I guess now emerging hobby of getting into cosplays and presenting as like a different person and becoming the person I'm cosplaying as, even if she never fully understood it. So I really don't even know how to end this video. I was thinking about this at work this morning and just got super emotional about it. Almost made me want to tear up, but hey, it is what it is. I just wish she was here. Wish she could have seen like my cosplays or my upcoming ones. But this is not gonna happen. So yeah, that's it everyone. Thanks for watching this.